dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
We did it! Yay! What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Effing Podcast, brother. I was a week behind. I'm still putting out snippets and clips onto all the social media stuff, but I've officially caught up to Monday Night Raw, which we're talking about December 15th, 2025 in Hershey, and everything should go scheduled to plan. Now that I'm on vacation, it was nice to have time to sit and watch and get all this stuff out of the way. Oh my gosh. So I am so freaking happy I am caught up now. And NXT's tonight. Get that busted out in the morning. Dynamite. Probably can watch it live, which is great. Woo! And then we have SmackDown, which I can watch live as well. So lots of good things on the horizon. More podcasts are on the way. I was asked as well, what the freak happened to nWp archives? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I said they're going to be every Sunday. So, ripping these podcasts from the Buzzsprout feeds are a little bit of a pain in the booty. So, I have episode 2 for the archives series itself. It's called the Bazillion Superman Punches, and this was a stroll down, I believe, to WrestleMania 34. I have a really cool thumbnail for it. They're still going to be on Sundays. Hopefully, by all this new time I have, I can get those out. And then I got Daredevil, Born Again, Season 1 review. I got my thoughts on this whole Avengers Doomsday. Me talking about the whole Steve coming back. So, a lot of good stuff this week. Can't wait to knock it all out and talk to y'all and maybe do some crazy TikToks and just have some fun. So, thank you for your patience. We are now caught up. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw with Joe Wade on commentary in Hershey, Pennsylvania. We started off with the man. Well, we started off with the package of John Cena saying goodbye. Toodaloo. See you later. You can't see me. Gunther comes out. Oh, my gosh. And I was texting my wife, because I had to work for last night during Raw. And I usually watch it live, but it's okay. And she was like, Gunther is getting booed out of the building. And I was like, he's eating that shit up, ain't he? She goes, oh, yeah. And Gunther comes out, and my favorite part is he's like, I made John Cena. He tapped out like a little bitch. And he walks out, and then he comes back, and then he walks out, and he grabs the mic again. He's like, he tapped like a little bitch. And as he's being followed all the way to the back, he sees Otis and Tozawa. They have disgusted looks on their face. Then he sees Truth, and Truth says, "You're a piece of trash, man." And then he sees Adam, and Adam's like, "You know what? You went out there, you shat all over him, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make you this or that. It just makes you an asshole. So you're done for tonight, Gunther. Get out." And as Gunther's walking out to his car, AJ Styles is standing right there. No words exchanged. And my favorite part, before we saw Gunther ride off, he looks at AJ and goes, "You can't see me." Yeah? And he takes off. I was like, that's real heel heat, brother. Oh, my gosh. It's going to do wonders for Gunther. I love Gunther, and this was just a great way to start this show. And then we go right into my match of the night. Like, we have my moment of the night, and we have my match of the night back to back. The Usos versus the New Day. Oh, yeah. Great tag team action right here. The Usos are back in the tag team division. They're looking to get some gold around their waist again. Oh, my gosh. This was a badass match, dude. Like, it just made me just happy because I was like, I love the New Day. I love the Usos. They have such a great rivalry with each other all the way back to the face paint days, and it's just awesome to see these two teams just go at it again. And it's just a great way to have the show go. Whew. But the Usos get the win and the New Day go on crying. We got a Kabuki Warriors promo package because they want to take out Rhea and Io. They said, Asuka's like, you picked Rhea over me. That's what you did. Io, you betrayed us. And Kairi Sane says the same thing. She goes, I loved you, Io. I loved you, but you betrayed us. And you chose Rhea over us. So that is inexcusable. They are the tag team champions right now. And then we go right into the Vision. I wrote the system. I need to quit calling them that. But Logan Paul's like, who's the mystery guy? And Paul Heyman's like, well, I don't know, man. We all don't know. Who is this mystery guy that's helping us? And then Braun goes to Paul and says, hey, come here. He goes, if I see Punk tonight, it's on site. And Paul's like, just hold on. January 5th, Monday Night Raw in Brooklyn, because next week's Raw and I'm guessing next week's SmackDown, they're both going to be taped. Because let the superstars have their time off. So, but I saw there's some spoilers too for the next Monday Night Raw, the holiday special. I want to look into that a little bit more. But yeah, Braun's like, Punk's on site. And you just need to wait. Just imagine January 5th, this whole anniversary for Netflix and everything like that. You just wait. Wait for your opportunity, wait for your chance, and then you can be the new world champion. And Braun's like, okay, whatever. Logan's like, yeah, come on, dog. He goes, help me warm up, so I can take on Rey Mysterio tonight. And you can tell Braun's ready just to lose it. Then we go right into Maxine versus Ivy for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was okay. Maxine's looking better, though. Very technical work here. Maxine did get the win over Ivy, and I'm glad Ivy changed up the look a little bit. She looks awesome, to be honest. And Maxine looks awesome, and I think as long as she keeps working and progressing with Natalya, I can't wait to see what Natalya comes back as, because I'm hearing about this Natalya that's on the indie scene right now. Woo, buddy, man. I am very excited, and Maxine looks like a beast more and more, and she retains that championship in her first title defense. Then we get Adam Pearce backstage. He's with Javon Evans, and here's El Grande Americano with Uno and Dos. I know they have actual names. One of them's Rhea or something like that. I don't know. Well, it's Pete Dunne. But it's basically setting a match with the Javon and Uno or Dos, one of the two. But I know it's Pete Dunne. I don't know. I think that one's Rhea. I don't know. Well, yeah, Javon is bouncy, and he's here to show everybody how bouncy he is. Then, this is the second moment of the night. CM Punk comes out. He has a lot of things to say to Braun Breaker, calling his dad and his brother stupid and everything like that, just trashing the Steiners' name and everything. And he says, you keep my wife's name out your mouth, and just going at him like, row, row, And I'm like, damn, Punk, he's pissed. He's mad. He's angry. Rightfully so. But, man, when he started trashing on the Steiner family, I was just like, damn. Braun ain't going to like that either. But, man, this promo was awesome. And he says, yeah, kid, we were in war games. And it was war. You got to understand that. So right here, right now, you need to understand that I'm going to lay you out. And I'm going to hold this championship above my head, bitch. Then we go right into the Judgment Day locker room. JD McDonough is out. I guess he has some surgery. Finn's with him. So it's just Raquel, Liv, and Roxanne. And JD, I hope you get well soon, brother. Hope you get well soon, because Raquel's going to take on Stephanie. I believe this was for the championship. I don't know. I really wasn't paying attention that much, because this match was okay. It was okay. And here comes Nikki Bella. Oh my gosh, causing a DQ and all this and that. And I was just like, go away. You had a trash match with freaking Stephanie. You weren't even selling the Devil's Kiss. It was trash, bruh. Oh, my gosh. But knowing that Nikki's not done with Stephanie just brings tears to my eyes. And I hope Raquel beats that ass again for ruining her chances and opportunity here. Adam is with Paul Heyman. He's like, just tell me who the masked man is. And Paul's like, I have no idea. It's Seth Rollins. It's Becky Lynch. He's just naming it out because I don't know. And we get Ray backstage. He's about to go fight. Then Punk says, hey, I got your back, bro. You know, these guys, these Division, they don't play nice. And Ray's like, thank you. He goes, you know how I feel about that, but I'll take it, brother. And he goes, all right. And they gave it a little love. Then Jackie's with AJ and Dragon, you know, and they want to keep being fighting tag team champions. So they're going to go to Adam and ask him for a match next week. I believe they announced it, and I really didn't pay attention to that part. But Nikki Bella comes in, and I'm just like, okay. Then we get Maxine. Bailey showing some love, and then because she lost the soul, so Lyra's checking on her after Maxine walks away, and she goes, hey, you all right? Bailey's like, yeah, you know, I was thinking about what Oscar said, blah, blah, blah. She goes, you're gonna, where's the old Bailey, huh? This and that, and hype Bailey up so much, she's like, you stupid idiot. I'll show you. I'll show everybody. I'll show all of them. And Lyra's like, that's right. That's the Bailey we love. Crazy. Main event time. Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. This match was fun. Not my favorite, but this was fun. I got to see all the Rey Mysterio things, and Logan did his things. Of course, we got the brass knuckles, but of course, there comes the Braun Brawns. And before the Braun Brawns can come down, here comes CM Punk with the chair. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. And then Logan tried to use the brass knucks, but didn't get the chance, dropped them. Rey Mysterio grabs him. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to bust your ass, Logan. And then a stomp. Who is this mystery man helping Logan Paul get the 1 and the 2 and the 3? Mystery man runs up in the crowd and everything, takes off his mask. It is Austin Theory. CM Punk's in he's standing in the ring, and he's like, you son of a bitch, what you did to me at War Games. And I was like, Austin Theory is back, and he's gruff looking. I'm like, yes, let's do something different with him, man. Let's really do something different with Austin Theory here. I'm very, very excited about this. And as Punk is distracted, he gets down, then spear. Oh, here comes Braun, and Braun tells me, you ever speak about my family again, you're... And I was like, oh my God, I can't wait until January 5th. Monday Night Raw is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. What do we do? Do we pull the trigger? Do we let him destroy Punk? We shall see. But Austin Theory is the mystery man. I'm guessing he's part of the Vision. We'll get more explanation in 2 weeks. I think next week is already, we're going to let it simmer a little because it's going to be a pre-taped Raw. Or I could be wrong. I got to go look into the spoilers. So we're in Brooklyn, though, in a couple weeks. New Year is almost here. Christmas is almost here. Jolly and cheer. I'm just happy I finally caught up. So that was Monday Night Raw, December 15th, 2025 in Hershey. Joe Wade on commentary. Moment of the night, number 1. Gunther made him tap like a little bitch. Match of the night, Usos versus The New Day. And a great banger of a tag team match. Second moment of the night, CM Punk. I should have a second match of the night, but I really don't. But it was a good Raw. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. So drop your comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Personal, faster than you can run. And it won't be about the belt anymore, because I'm going to rip your eyes out of your head and piss on your single-digit IQ brain.